What's up everybody and welcome to a very special episode of Team Takedown, where today we are doing the Team of the Week moments, the cards that everyone actually wanted, the actual moment, none of these stupid moments where it's like, well yeah, one time he actually played football and that was a moment in his life, so I'm going to give him a special card for it. This is an actual moment that everyone wanted the card for. It is when Kyle Walker went in goal. How you doing, Tom?
Yay! Finally, I was so excited that they finally brought this card out for us to actually use as a proper goalie.
In inverted commas, I mean. You actually do, though, have a theory that when you play max chemistry, the stats convert to the position they're in.
Yeah, I say this because I played a game where I had a goalkeeper out on pitch. He was really fast, and then he scored a goal, and then it came up on the floor where you have it by the centre circle with his stats, and like all his stats were like actual card stats, so it was like 99 pace and 99 shooting and stuff. So
interesting. I did don my tinfoil hat for you telling us that, but it's... See, what I was going to say, right, so just obviously Kyle Walker doesn't actually have a goalkeeper card because EA aren't that fun, but we're going to play centre-back Team of the Week moments, Kyle Walker in goal for a laugh, for a video, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. We are doing Team Takedown. The rules will become clear as we go on. What I was going to say, Tom, and you can't actually see it when you go on the attribute details here, it only tells you his outfield ons, but when you go in game, Kyle Walker does have goalkeeper stats if you like go on his bio in the normal game, or like when you're in a match in team management.
Yeah,
they're all terrible. He'll have like 30 diving and 30 reflexes and stuff like that. But what I was thinking, right, chemistry obviously boosts or doesn't boost the stats. Like, look at his stats here. He's got minus 25 on every single stat because he's playing in goal, no chemistry, no team chem. That'd be what he's like normally when we're not playing on max chem. So if you put him in goal not on max chem, he doesn't have 30 diving and 40 reflexes. He has 1. Whereas when you play on max chem, he at least has 30 or 40. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, I understand. I feel like everyone gets it.
He doesn't have. He probably won't have 90 diving and 84 reflexes or whatever, but he at least won't have 0. He'll have like 30 instead. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe, I mean, the only way to find out is to see. So, shall we just jump into some team takedowns? Tom, we need to go and grab ourselves a second player to go in the squad with Kyle.
We do need to spin the wheel though. So
we do. Team takedowns going crazy, guys. Spin the wheel, Tom. Go on.
Are you hoping that I will spin a mode that is not a game mode so that we can play max chem?
Yeah. In fact, can we make sure we do that?
We can, because we've got 3 questions, mate. So,
okay, nice.
The way
That's good.
3 questions works is that you can trade your guess at a player for an extra question. So if you don't know who it is, you can get some more knowledge for the next round, I guess.
Oh, so you don't still get to guess at the player after an extra question?
No,
but you can have an extra question because it might make it obvious who the centre-back is if you ask an extra question about the centre-mid.
Indeed, exactly.
That's smart. Okay. This sounds more tactical. This is my kind of game. I like Team Takedown.
You like this rule.
I don't even know what to say. I like logic games and puzzles and stuff like that, and that's very much what Team Takedown is. But I do also like opening packs, Tom, so I'm going to open a 125k pack and see who my second player is going to be.
I haven't got much hope for you. I've just opened a 50k and not got boards.
I got a walkout, so that's good. French, Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, it's Lacazette!
So close, and yet so far.
Oh, I just got baited so hard. Okay, we can't use him because he's from Le Premier League. It does need to be a different league and a different nation. I don't know if I want to use Tadic. That's a bit... It's interesting in terms of league, but it's a bit boring in terms of the fact that he doesn't have a special card.
Surely Tadic has a special card.
Nah.
Wow. How's he managed that
he's
one?
got that Team of the Year nominee one, which is like a +1 stat thing, which is a bit
not
dead.
That exciting.
Yes. Look what I've just found down here.
What have you found?
Vinicius Jr.
Oh, nice. Shapeshifter time, yeah?
Shapeshifter time.
I've opened 200k's worth of packs. And had one.
To not get a board.
Oh, we've got boards.
Go on.
Moan it in. Oh, is that an icon? Oh my god! Friend! Let me, Perez. Is it Moment Perez? It's not even Perez, Andy!
Shut up, Tom! Shut up!
It's Moment Perez, mate! Oh my god.
You are winding me up.
No, I am not.
You just packed a Prime Moments icon.
Yeah, I just got my prime moments Perez.
You are having a giraffe.
I think I use Higuain though. He's also in the pack. No, the way we do it in this series is we go for their most prolific club, which unfortunately is actually Arsenal. So I'll go for Perez's second most prolific club, which would be FC Metz. So I'm going to be playing him as if he's an FC Metz player, Andy.
Okay, so I was going to ask how it works if he's your icon, if you're allowed another icon on top of your icon.
Yeah, so well he'll be a French League.
I've got to treat him like he's an FC Metz player. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And then there is always the opportunity to use another icon in the squad because he doesn't.
That's actually an icon.
Count as
Okay.
an icon.
Wow.
So that's banging, isn't it?
That's mental. I was under the impression you were just going to get to have two icons because of your ridiculous pack luck, which would also have been fair. But if you want to have a Metz Perez, knock yourself out, mate. I am spinning my formations. Let me know when you're spinning and then say stop, mate.
And stop.
Do you know what? That's actually a banging formation. 4-3-1-2.
I got the 4-3-2-1.
Also a good formation. And you get to play Perez at left forward.
I do indeed, yeah.
Very nice. Well then, this is the part of Team Takedown where we go away and spend a painfully long amount of time, which you guys will actually be able to see because of the clock, designing our squads to hopefully make them unguessable for our opponents. So, if you wish to play along at home and see whether you could work out what squads we are building by our questions, look away now. If you want to see what squads we are actually going to build and just watch the video along whilst knowing our squads, keep looking. We're going to do a cut, so now is the time to close your eyes. Here are the teams then. Don't look back yet if you want to play along at home. If you don't want to play along and you just want to watch the video and know the teams, remember them, take a screenshot. I don't really know. I have a photographic memory. And these are the squads you've built. There's no rules. It just has to be a full chemistry team. You're only allowed one icon, but Tom's allowed two because Perez is a Metz player. Anyway, we're going to have another cut and it'll be safe to look back. So it is now safe to look back. As you can now tell, I have got Tom's team on my screen, which is what I'm going to be trying to work out, and he has got mine. Tom obviously has Perez, but he's acting as a Metz player, so in order to represent that for the links, just so it doesn't get confusing, we're going to put this Ambrose guy in, who is a French left mid, left wing, playing left forward, whatever you want to say, from Metz. So, Tom, you are the guest. If people don't know the rules of Team Takedown, it's very simple. I'm sure you'll work them out as you go along. You get two questions about a position, and then you get to try and guess who the player is. If you get it right, you have to take them out. It's like Cluedo. There's a couple of other stipulations, but you guys will see as we play. So just want to jump straight into it, Tom, and pick your first position you would like to question.
Sure. This is good. It's good that we got the three questions rule today, Andy, because both our players are miles apart. Like,
true.
It's very easy to build some sort of a funky team.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with your centre attacking mid.
Sure.
Is your centre
Safety.
Oh goodness me! Really? Okay.
Yeah, really. So that's the safety rule for you guys. There is one time per episode. If you think you've got like a key player in your squad, if you, I don't know, just want to throw your opponent off from working out anything about them, you can safety it. And then they don't get to ask any questions. They just have to have a random stab in the dark and it doesn't count as their go. So I'm doing that.
Nice.
Straight away.
I rate
Tactics,
it.
mate.
My mind is flicking between Brazilians here. I'm either thinking Richarlison or Paulinho. I think because you're not going to want to go Prem throughout the whole thing, I'll stay away from Richarlison. So have you got Paulinho in there?
I do not.
Okay. Right, well.
Good. So that doesn't actually count as Tom's go. So Tom gets another go now because I safetied them.
I really don't know where to go now. I'm going to go for your right centre back.
Safety. I'm just kidding.
You're a funny guy, Andy. Is your player from the Premier League?
No.
He's not from the Premier League. Okay. Does he link to Kyle Walker at all?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're talking English outside the Premier League, which would most likely be Smalling, or we are talking an icon. since there's 3 English centre-back icons I can think of, I don't think I'm going to say one of those. I'm going to take away the other one. Let me just double check that I'm not overlooking anyone. You could have gone into the Championship, but I'm going to have to say, have you used Smalling?
Yes. Oh, Tom, why did you have to ask that question straight away? Why did... maybe I should have saved my safety for that one.
Oh dear. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Okay, I'm going to go for your right back. Does your right back get a strong link to Smalling?
Yes.
Oh no! It's capitulated, mate. Is your player 79 rated?
No.
Have you got Florenzi?
Yes. Oh, this is going so badly. I thought I was such a genius, Tom.
But it's all gone wrong, mate. It's all gone wrong. I'm gonna go for your...
Oh dear. I definitely should have saved my safety for that. I didn't think about how, as soon as you say, does he play in the Prem? And I say no. But he does link to Walker. It's just obviously Smalling.
Still want any icon as well.
But the sensible guess is Smalling, like you did, and you were correct. Oh dear. So, also, just to explain the rules for people, if you get it right, you get another go. Up to 3 goes. So this is Tom's last go, thank God.
Yeah.
For now, anyway, until I get it wrong and it's his go again.
Okay. I'll go for your left centre-back.
Okay.
Does he link to Smalling at all?
Yes.
Is it an icon?
No.
Right. English centre-backs then. Maybe I should have asked if it was from the Premier League, maybe. Because I think there's some Championship centre-backs that are good. Maybe you've done something dutty with Wayne Rooney or something. I don't know whether you've got that card or not. I think I'm probably going to have to say the Championship one, just so that I know that it's not that way for future rounds, although there are a couple. But I'll say the best one. Have you got Dunkley?
Yes! Oh no, Tom, please stop.
It's like I know your whole team before it's even... before the game's even started.
Please stop, Tom.
I will stop for the time being, mate. It's your turn.
I've got no centre-backs, I've got Kyle Walker in goal. Can I change my team to have cheaper versions of the players I've got?
I just don't think that's on there. I don't think we can.
I should have saved my safety.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought I was being so clever.
Alright, Andy, let's regroup. Let's turn this L into a dub. And what you're going to do is you're going to 3 me now. You're going to do a dirty triple, a tasty triple, is that what you call it?
A terrible triple. I've just been terribly tripled. Okay, Tom. Left centre-back.
Safety.
Why would you do that, Tom? Why did I not do that on my right centre-back? There's so many different things you could do. Do you have Laporte?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's just the stupidly baitly obvious one. Okay, right centre-back, Tom.
Okay.
Is your left centre-back... I'm just kidding. I'm just crying. Does he link to Kyle Walker?
He doesn't.
Okay, so your left centre-back is an English icon or an English Premier League player. Okay. Does he link to your left centre-back?
He does.
Okay, so he does link to your left centre-back. Let me just make sure I'm doing this properly. So, for example, if you've got Man City centre-back, your left centre-back wasn't Laporte. So in hindsight, that was actually a pretty clever question.
Yeah. Really
Otamendi. Okay. So then, you have to have an Argentinian, unless you... So this is going to let me know whether or probably let me know whether your left centre-back is an icon or not. So as much as I would really like to randomly guess an Argentinian, because there isn't actually that many sick ones. Realistically, it's Lopez or Torsiglieri, and you've built a stupid CONMEBOL card, unless you've got Pezzella. This guy... Okay, there's this Gonzalo Perez does Masachi. Okay. Is he Argentinian, Tom? I'm using my 3 questions.
He is not Argentinian, no.
Okay, so you've got an English icon left centre-back. Good.
Right, okay. My turn. Where should I go? I think I'll go for your left back.
Go on then.
Does he strong link to Dunkley?
Yes.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. And there is a special one as well. Is he a default left wing back? Or not default left wing back, but is the card you're using a left wing back?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I just got to say this fella, because he's the only gold one. Have you got Gibbs?
Yes.
Oh, God, it just gets worse.
See your Andy's defence.
Oh, God. It just gets worse and worse. I'm going to go for your left centre mid.
Yep.
Is this player from the Championship?
Yes.
Is he gold?
Yes.
Is it Wayne Rooney?
No! Thank God for that!
Oh my God, it's not Wayne Rooney. Alright, mate. Fair play.
I thought that was a
Woods.
certain guess again. Okay, so you've got an icon English left centre-back. Cheers for that, Tom. That's really helpful for me. That means this triangle here could be literally anyone. Right centre-back, right back, right centre-mid. You can make a little triangle of strong links and there's nothing I can do about it and I'm never going to work out who it is. But that also means that you need a little triangle of strong links here. So to get this guy links, it needs to be Ligue 1 or French. So I'm going to go for your central centre-mid, Tom, and say, is he French?
Is he French? No, he's not French.
He's not French, okay. Is he Ligue 1?
Yes, he is Ligue 1. I now know exactly who you used at the left centre mid.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
What's his name?
Mateus Pereira.
Oh, God. Right. So you've got a Ligue 1 centre mid. He's not French.
Round 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I'm going to assume he doesn't play for Metz unless they've got a really good player.
This is round 7, so just take that into your consideration.
I'm running out of guesses. Goes, basically, is what you're saying. Okay, he probably doesn't play for Metz because that would be a bit stinky. How would Tom make an interesting team out of this? I'm thinking Thiago Mendes. I'm thinking Renato Sanchez. And I'm thinking Verratti or Draxler. But I don't think you'll have Draxler. Maybe you do. Not many people have that card. But you could also have Fabregas. Tom. Is it Fabregas?
It's not. Unfortunately, I lost that card a long time ago, mate.
Did I say his name then?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, am I?
Come on. I haven't got a defence, Tom. Come on. Was I close?
You weren't a million miles away. It is a Ligue 1 centre mid, so...
Thanks, mate.
I'll go for your right CM. Does this player play in Serie A?
My right central midfielder?
Yeah.
No.
Does your right centre mid link to Smalling?
No.
Huh. Interesting. I suppose you do something funky with like De Rossi and then like Buenos Aires players like Carlos Tevez and Lisandro Lopez or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of, and it's so out there. I'd love you to have done it. So do you have De Rossi?
No.
Okay, fair play.
Right. So if this guy is a Ligue 1 centre mid, let's pretend it's Verratti for now. My man here still needs... I'm assuming you haven't used a Metz player, so he needs 2 links, or he needs a strong link at right centre mid, and then you've done something mental up front. Or he gets a strong link at striker, and then you've done something mental on the left. I don't really know, Tom. Really don't know. I don't think I'm going to guess a single player.
You need to get this one right to get the last one.
Have another go as well. Yeah, otherwise you get a go, and that's the end of the game. Thanks for reminding me, Tom. Thanks for reminding me I've got no defence, and I haven't guessed a single one of your players. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Cool. What a great game this is. And also, for you guys that don't know, another absolutely ridiculous... Like I always say in the comment section, comment section people for Squabbler Showdown. It's not all of you guys. 90% of you are really, really nice. In fact, 99% of you are really, really nice. But there's always that one guy who says... and comments something stupid. Well, Tom decided to listen to that guy. And when you put a bronze card in, when you discard them, even though you've had the punishment of not being able to play with your with your actual cards and use the bronze, you get further punishment because when you get to the discards, you put all the actual players back in.
It's not like your defence is expensive. The only one that you wouldn't want to lose is Headliner Smalling if that's the card you're using.
Yeah, it was. And I've also got, obviously, this Vinicius Jr. And I've got this Kyle Walker. And you haven't even seen the rest of my team yet.
Yeah, but you get to use Vinicius Jr. and Kyle Walker.
Well, that's good, Tom. Let's hopefully I can only lose 9-8 then, when you can score 9 goals. Plus my 4 bronze defenders and my Kyle Walker. Jesus wept. Alright, your striker, Tom, is he French?
He is French, yeah.
Praise be. Okay. Does he play in Ligue 1?
He doesn't.
He doesn't play in Ligue 1. Okay. Alright, so if I'm you now, I've gone Renato Sanchez, Bernardo Silva, and a Premier League French striker. Bernardo Silva would be the right winger. My problem is, I don't actually get that far to getting to guess your Bernardo Silva. So I'm just going to have a stab and say, Tom, do you have Martial?
I don't know.
Well, that's the end of my goes. Was that right?
It is the end of your goes, yeah.
So, was that right? Bernardo Silva and Saint Maximin?
No, it wasn't. No, you're on the right lines, just the wrong nation. It's Draxler.
Draxler. Who's a French? Who's a German right wing in a different league with a French striker? Or have you just got a French Bundesliga striker?
I have got a French Bundesliga striker, yeah.
So you do own that Draxler card, and you have Player or Plea or whatever he's called up front.
Yeah. Enough about my squad, Andy. You'll get to see it all in a minute when you come off against me in a game. I'm
gonna go because EA are stupid. But carry on.
I'll go for your right striker. Is this player Brazilian?
No.
Is he from La Liga?
No.
Ooh. Interesting. Not Brazilian, not from La Liga. Maybe this is a ratty. Maybe that's... Have you got Mbappe?
No.
Okay. Fair play, mate.
Thank Christ for that. Well, I mean, at least I have all my midfield and attack. It's just I have 4 bronze defenders. Do you reckon if I safetied Smalling, you would have got Dunkley? And if I safetied Smalling, you definitely wouldn't have got Florenzi.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have got Florenzi.
Would you have got Dunkley and Gibbs?
Potentially.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of out there. I mean, it's as soon as it started unravelling, it all kind of went Pete Tong for you, didn't it?
Yeah. Would you like to... I'll show the people, if you jump back to our own squads, what I had, and I'll let you know. I thought it was really quite an interesting and funky team, but unfortunately it all unravelled very, very quickly. So obviously I had Florenzi, Smalling, Dunkley, Gibbs, and you were correct, I did have Mateus Pereira at left centre mid, linking forward to Vinicius Jr.
Yep.
I had Jadon Sancho in the middle, getting an English link to Dunkley and Smalling.
Okay.
Centre attacking mid Coutinho was my cam. And the reason I safetied it is because you asked it first, and I thought you were going to say, is he Brazilian? And I'd say yes. And then you'd pick a couple of leagues and either narrow it down to it might be Coutinho or not. Because he's just a bit of an out there one, isn't he? There isn't loads of Brazilian cams.
Yeah.
And then my whole squad would unravel.
Yeah, I mean...
Because how'd you get from Coutinho? I suppose you could go through the Prem with Brazilian, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in my head it made loads of sense. In hindsight, it was proper stupid.
Who was your right centre mid?
Delaney.
Okay. And then do you have, Mateus Cunha up front?
Michael Laudrup.
Oh, okay. Not much chance I'll be getting him then.
Yeah.
Fair play. I'll tell you what I had. So I thought that this was a bad omen to put this player in because I literally had to discard him when I got my Prime Icon pack just 2 days ago. So Rio Ferdinand, he's making a reappearance. It might still prove to be a little bit of an issue. I then had when you were asking about the right centre back, I was like, "There's no way he gets him because it's Kondogbia, his shapeshifter card." And then we have
so you did just do a stupid triangle. So wait, have you got Florenzi as well?
Yeah, I got Florenzi as well. And then I got Tony
Kroos.
Tony Kroos at right centre mid.
Okay.
Thiago Mendes is my left centre mid. And then I've got Alexandro at left back.
Wait, so I was right about Thiago Mendes as well, just in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And you have got Alexandro. I said him as well.
Yeah, I know you did.
I don't know if that's going to get cut out the video because these take ages to record and a lot of it is just thinking about it. But that feels bad.
That is. Shall I go get you some bronzers?
Okay, so I'm going to go buy normal Coutinho and normal Jadon Sancho and normal Delaney and swap this Chris Smalling and get not Laudrup and get normal Vinicius Jr. and we'll just play Max Ken with all the gold cards, yeah?
I'm not sure people will appreciate it, but if you want to be the Penthers of Team Takedown, you can.
Wow. Woo, baby! Right, let's get some bronzes in this team. Well then, what a beautiful team I have made. Vinicius Jr., Laudrup, Coutinho, Sancho, Delaney, made a bit of a hybrid by getting him on Matheus Pereira, Maju Ting, Maju Jin, Mamorley, 24 paste Macomb. Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, mate.
Look at the state of them stats. Is he the slowest person on the game? Is he the one who he posted on Twitter his club's like data on the players and he was like one of the fastest players at the club, but he's got 20 pace on FIFA?
I'll have a look for you.
Did you see that?
Yes, it's official. He is the slowest player on the entire game.
Yeah, and all of his teammates, I'm pretty sure this guy, all his teammates are rinsing him. But obviously he's a professional footballer, he's an athlete, so they do like, at the start of every season during pre-season, they'll do like their VO2 max and like their fastest sprint speed and all of this, the bleep test and all that stuff. And when they did the sprint speed, he's one of the quickest players at the club and he's got 20 pace on FIFA.
Oh, the poor guy. He's been done so dirty. I mean, 24
They've just
pace,
seen him and be like, he's 6'5". He's born in 1983. He's got 20 pace. Of course he does. Why would he be fast? And they haven't even bothered to look. Good. Well, my team is tragic. Tom's team is amazing. There is discards on the line. Let's get this over with. FIFA Jesus, if you're listening to me, may your blessings of scripting and handicap rain down upon this game.
Good luck, mate.
I'm gonna need it.
Oh, saucy.
What is that pass though? Why is Jadon Sancho's passing so bad? Have I actually got a accident? No, we're playing full chem. I'm a stickler for picking a centre mid version. What have you just done? What have you just done, Tom? Oh, what a save, Kyle Walker. How on earth did you do that?
It's just you stand still and then do a lob chip or something like that. Rio.
Prime Rio Ferdinand, Tom.
Are you still there, Andy? I think my headphones run out.
I was concentrating really hard, mate, alright?
Okay.
Ref, that's obstruction and a foul and a red card.
You fouled me.
Leave me alone, Rio. Why is he playing left centre-back and right centre-back, just dependent on the
He's hungry for it, isn't he? Big Kyle Walker.
Kyle one-on-one. Oh, and he's off-put him. He's so good. This goalkeeper is the stuff of legends, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, redeem yourself.
Go on, Kyle, you're a beast.
I tried to bicycle kick it in. Oh dear.
Mate, Kyle Walker is the stuff of dreams.
She's getting abused.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, this game is so good.
Kyle Walker to end the half has just smashed it straight in Macomb's face from 3 yards.
Oh dear.
Do you know what, Tom? Kyle Walker's played sick, first of all.
He has, yeah.
My defenders are actually doing alright. It's the boys up front that need to sort themselves out. Coutinho special. He knows Coutinho's about to do it, so he's blocking it before he's even swung his leg. That's a joke. Oh, there's the gap.
He's gone for it. Oh, McCoo! Oh, it's Morley. Oh, he's killed you. He's done you so dirty.
Should have just hoofed it, shouldn't I? To be 50 minutes in and I'm 1-0 down, I can't really complain too much, to be honest with you.
What a save from big Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, mate.
Let's have a slow-mo replay on that bad boy. Here it comes. That's top bins. Look at that.
Oh, fingertips parries it away.
Oh. Oh.
Oh! Oh, ref, that's a red card!
We had to take preventative measures, mate.
He wants it. Oh, don't be that guy. Don't be that
Oh,
guy.
save
My
Kyle
defense,
Walker.
man.
He got all the way across. He got all the way across from the left-hand post there.
I'd already powered it up when you moved him. I was going in.
Oh, hello. Oh,
my God, he's
Kyle
sick.
Walker's a monster. Go on. Oh.
One last big Morley tackle. Oh, we've kind of done it. I don't know. We kept that to 1-0, to be honest with you, Tom.
The boys, they turned up. Kyle Walker, he saw what he was working with in front of him. He had a little word in the ear, and he inspired them. He's your captain. He's inspired them.
He made 7 saves.
He was outrageous.
11 saves total in the game. The man put in an absolute shift.
He really did. Really, really did. I think Rio
Now all we
Ferdinand
need is for you to not hit
got man of the
shooting.
match. You'll be happy to hear.
Of course he bloody did. Playing left centre back and right centre back. Do you know what? I'm going to say that's somewhat of a victory for me.
You take the small wins when you can, can't you?
The small wins, mate. Now, so long as you don't discard Zhu Ting, who was an absolute god, I think we've done alright.
Well, it won't be Zhu Ting anyway. It'll be whoever he was before.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we get to keep shooting. It'll be Kieran Gibbs.
Gibbs is just as bad.
In fact, actually, that means Morley's probably the worst. No, not Morley's probably the worst because it's Smalling, but also Vinicius Junior because it costs a fortune. So, do you worst, Tom?
Surely you want to keep your Loudra up.
Nah, he's like 100k. He's terrible.
Let's go for your left back.
Shooting, Tom.
We found him.
Do I even bother doing an SBC to put Kieran Gibbs into it? He's like 300 coin discard value.
No, you don't. You consider this the fattest of dubs, and you move on.
I'll get him for you. I do have him. He's there. He was there. He's gone. Thanks to the 300 coins, Kieran. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. That was an absolutely mental game of Team Takedown. I somewhat enjoyed recording it, I suppose. Now that I've come out of it unscathed, I can look back on it with fond memories of hilarity. During it, I was absolutely crapping myself. But that was the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, drop a like if you have. Go and check out another one over on Tom's channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.
Peace.